Hello, Paul Hamilton here. Let's take a look at iCard sort and what we've done here. Basically, we're analysing kind of dangers in our classroom, but this can be applied to science, anywhere where you're analysing an environment, going on a field study and so forth. And I'm using iCard sort for this for a particular reason. So you can see on my cards here, and I'll show you how to go about this, there's a little black, tap tag on it. If you actually double tap to change the text, you can see that it's got a little note there. So for dangers in the classroom, we've got our chairs here that are basically not pushed in. We've got a temperature, it's just too hot in the classroom. Our 3D printer has been left on and it's hot. It hasn't actually, so please don't email in with health and safety concerns. It's just an example. But you can see here I've kind of classified, and what I can actually do then is I can actually start to look at the problems in our classroom or the dangers and start to categorize them in different areas. I might say, okay, I can fix those ones, but I can't fix this one, or I can classify these two together, have a similar problem, and these two I can actually get working together to bring about a solution there. So it's really easy to do. If you've never used iCard sort before, if you go to decks and just go to plus new deck, let's call this learning space, and we'll do something similar just so you can see the process. Press return, basically tap on my screen, and then what I can actually do down the side here, the top right hand corner, if I go right down to settings, I can actually use a background image. So in this case, I've gone to one of my saved photos, which you can get your kids to take photos of the things they're analysing, bring that in, and you can see there that it comes straight in. And then up the top, it's just a simple case of doing plus. Let's just say we're writing on the temperature, and you could write a little note. Oops, excuse me. It's too hot. And then you can start to manipulate those around. You can actually make bigger and smaller in regard to our cards. But I think this is just a great way of bringing the outside in, using the full capabilities of the iPad and the camera app, and being able to take pictures of the environment and going from there. So you could use this in absolutely any context at all. You could actually go on a bit of a shape treasure hunt where you're looking for squares and rectangles or tessellations and all that sort of thing. But in this case, we're just looking at problems in the classroom, what are the dangers, and then maybe starting to a bit of a springboard into what are the solutions. What can we brainstorm some things that could actually solve this problem and make our learning space in our classroom a safer place to be. Paul Hamilton here for iPad Monthly, signing off.